And the fifth thing that you can do if you feel a sense of fear of changing jobs is to simply break down this enormous task into really, really small details. So this is what often happens if we're faced with a very big challenge or a project. So at first, when we look at this huge challenge or a project and it just seems so unsurmountable, then our first instinct is just to take a step back or even run from it because, oh my God, this is just too difficult. This is too tough and the odds are against me and I don't think that I will succeed at it, right? So what you need to do in this case to deal with this kind of monster is to break it down into really small steps. And by this, I don't just mean step 1, create your resume, step 2, apply for jobs, step 2, wait. But you need to go into much more detail. Because let's say if number 1 says create your resume or update your resume, that alone can feel like a huge monster and something that is fear-inducing and that you just don't want to face, right? So to make this less intimidating, you need to further break down this first step, which is create or update your resume. The first step could, for example, just be pull up your old resume and read through it. And to make sure that you actually do it, you can schedule an appointment with yourself. Yes, that's right. So tell yourself, for example, that, okay, next Saturday at 3 p.m. after my lunch and my coffee, I will pull up my old resume and just look at it. I will just read through my old resume, let it sink in, and then I will close the file and not do anything more about it. And step 2 could, for example, be update your latest work experience in your resume. And for that, again, a good idea is to make an appointment or a meeting with yourself where you plan to get that done. And just that. And it will take you maybe only 10 minutes. So the point here is that if you break things down into details that are so small and so easy to do, you will feel less resistance towards it and you will also feel much less fear of it. So when you're really scared of doing something that feels like an enormous task, the key is to break it down into steps that seem childproof. Write it down in your calendar or in your scheduler. Write it down as a task that is so easy to understand for yourself that even when you're so tired after work, after a long day, you can look at it and you immediately understand what you need to do. And you're not thinking like, okay, resume, what was that again? So what do I actually need to do? What do I need to change? And so on, because you've stated it very clearly that you just need to add your most recent work experience on your resume. Gradually, you will experience less and less fear, and you can finally start your process of changing your job or making a complete career change so that in, let's say, 1 year from now, just imagine that 1 year from now, you will no longer have to work in this current job you're in right now that you cannot stand, that you hate, or that you're simply bored of. If you're listening to this on YouTube, I would really love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know where you currently are in your career, what the things are that you are worried about. And if you're in the process of changing jobs, looking for a new job or changing careers, also let me know what you find your biggest obstacles and fears to be. I would really love to know. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I wish you an awesome week and I'll see you again next time.